Hey guys and gals and everyone in between, we're going to Lanzarote tomorrow. It was really short notice, we just booked it like 2 weeks ago, so we're going to Lanzarote for 2 weeks, so there's going to be a whole load of videos on that while I'm there. It's free Wi-Fi, so I can upload them as I make them. That being the case, I had a bunch of stuff over the last month or so that I ordered off of eBay and Amazon, and I wanted to make a big haul. Unfortunately, because the holiday was so short notice and I didn't know when I got the stuff, there's still a couple of things that haven't came yet, some like really good stuff, so they're probably going to be in the next haul, and if I get anything on holiday it will be the haul with the holiday stuff. But I've got literally a washing basket full of mainly black shit to show you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you everything. So first thing is I got finally a pair of Macbeth leggings. They've got, you've probably seen them about, they've got the lace paneling and then the lacing down the bottom. I've put the bow at the top. I'm pretty sure the bow's supposed to go at the bottom. I'll probably fix that. And they're made of like a kind of fake pleathery type wet look leggingy stuff. So yeah, I got those for like £7 or £8. Moving on. If you've seen the corset video I did a couple of weeks ago, this is the corset from that. I got this also from eBay for like £12 to £15, I think it was £12, and considering it was that amount of money, it's like really good. I'll link the corset video down there so you can look more in depth at that if you're interested. Next thing, now I didn't get this from eBay and Amazon, but my mum got me it and I just figured I'd show you it because it's pretty awesome too. It is a net top. It's got two different types of kind of netting on it, and I just wanted to show you this because my mum has an obsession with buying me net tops. This is genuinely the 4th or 5th net top that I have owned in the last couple of years, and I never wear them apart from this one because this one is actually nice and I actually finally have something to put under it that looks good. But yeah, I really like this. I don't know where she got it, I don't know how much it was. I'm assuming it was pretty cheap, but it was really nice and it looks really nice with just a plain black little top under it. Next thing, I got this elasticated waist cincher for like a couple of £, and it's really pretty, but I am disappointed that it does not fit. Well, it does fit, but it is too big. I will demonstrate. Okay, I'm just going to put this bit at the front, and as you can see it does fit, like that's it, fully done up at the back, but it's kind of just that little bit too loose. The only way that this is going to fit properly and actually squeeze in my waist is if I've got like 2 or more layers of clothing already. So yeah, it was a cheap thing. Yeah, I get the smallest size. I'm probably just going to take it in a little bit, just kind of, I don't know, do something like that and just make it a little smaller and then it'll be sorted, it's no big deal. So yeah, that's alright. I'm going to show you the last thing I got, clothes wise. Wait, it's in the drawer, hold on. Okay, so I've had a lot of bad experiences trying to buy dresses that are of more adult or alternative fabrics like PVC and stuff. I've got a really hard time doing that because they never fit me. I'll probably have to get something custom made to fit me. So I got this PVC dress and it was super pretty in the picture, and I got the smallest size, and this is too freaking big. Like, it's really nice, and I love the material. I like love PVC, and just it's just really nice, but it doesn't fit, and because it's got the corseting, it's going to be a right pain to take in. So I'm going to try, and hopefully eventually it will be wearable. But as of yet, I can't actually show you what this looks like on because it is too big and because it looks really frumpy right now. But yeah, I got that, and again, it was cheap. It was like, I don't know, like just over a tenner, maybe less than £20. I'm not fussed. So that's all the clothes I got. I'm going to move on to just everything else. So moving right ahead, I finally got a Clive Barker Tortured Souls figurine. Got Camille Noir, and I will just scoot a little closer so you can see. There you go. There's our little stand, and I'm actually I'm pretty impressed with it. Like, I love the Tortured Souls, I love Clive Barker, I love the Hellraiser films, I love the books, I like what's the other film called? Shit. Nightbreeder? I don't know. But I love that, and I've got his books, and I just love, like, his mind. His mind is really interesting to me in the same way that Tim Burton's mind is interesting to me. It's the same kind of thing, like, I find it very interesting. And this figure is actually a lot more detailed than I thought it would be. It's got the kind of classic Cenobite material at the back, which I love. I'd love the outfits in Hellraiser. I'd want to cosplay as the female Cenobite. What's the unofficial name? Deep Throat. I'd want to cosplay as her. That would be so awesome. Or Angelique. You know, just like any of them. Dreamer. If you've not seen it, I'm probably whistling on a little bit. But yeah, it's really cool. It's I'd say the only problem with it is that this wing is a little bent, and it's if you see here, I'll show you, there's like a little thing, and this is supposed to come off, by the way, but just the way it is, it doesn't quite fit in. It doesn't quite fit in the other one, but this one stays in, whereas this one kind of just flops. And if you see, the wing should really be more like this, but I assume that's just from being in its packaging because these are pretty old figures, and to be honest, I don't care that much. The only other thing I don't quite like is, see this ring on her knee? Yeah, that comes off super easy. Like, it's supposed to come off, but it just comes off way too easily. It's literally just two tiny little holes, and there's not much keeping it in at all. So this is not a figure that you want to be moving about too much in case you lose that. Aside from that, like, it's awesome. Like, look at her shoe. How beautiful are those shoes? Like, I want them. I would wear those so badly. Yeah, it's really nice. There was a couple of the other figures that I wanted more, but this particular figure I managed to get for less than £10, which is insane. You've got people trying to sell them for like £60 for one figure, and oh my god, my posters just fell down. So yeah, just, that's gonna keep falling down through the course of the video, but just ignore that. Whatever. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to show you is a Series 8 Begoth's Silver Screen Edition Gloriophobia. This is her, and she's really pretty. And before anyone like goes apeshit that she's not mint in packaging, I don't care. I'm really not the kind of person that likes to keep stuff in packaging for display purposes most of the time, unless it was something worth like a lot of money. And to be honest, this, you know, if this was like more expensive, then maybe. But like my Living Dead dolls, they're all unpackaged, but I do keep them in the boxes because it's easier. But her box was just too big. It was just bulky, and I wasn't that fussed. I do still have all the stuff in it, and her little shawl keeps coming off. I'll put that down there. So let's take a little look. So there we go. Here's her face, and she's beautiful. I'm gonna admit right now that the other two in this series I wanted more, but they're all more expensive. This is by far the cheapest one for some reason, for the most part. I think maybe because she's not quite as, I don't know, like she's not quite as nice as the other two. But, you know, it doesn't matter. So yeah, she's got a lovely chest piece. And one thing I'm a bit annoyed about is that for some reason this jewel's red and this jewel's green, but then in the artwork they're both red. That's a minor thing and I'm just being a bit control freak about it. And her dress is made of velvet. It's got all these lines going down and she's got nice little heels. And then her legs do the kind of, what is it, Barbie thing? Do Barbies do that, or is it Bratz, or is it Monster High dolls? Oh, they bend. But Barbies didn't used to have bendy legs, and now they do, so I don't know. I don't collect Barbies anymore. My sister collects Monster High dolls, and I'll probably show you them at some point when she's not at home. It's our secret. But yeah. She's really pretty and I just kind of have her sitting on my tabletop. It's dead cute. I really like her. I managed to get her for like £17–18 on eBay, and the other two in this series are like anywhere from £25 to £60 usually. So yeah, I wasn't paying that much money. Put her over here. I got a little Gengar plushie, just because I love Gengar, and it's one of my favourites. I think I do like Haunter more than Gengar though. But yeah, he was cute. He was like a couple of pounds, like really cheap, from China, so he's not a real one, but I don't care, he's cute. So yeah, I got him. So I'm going to show you this. This was a late birthday present off one of my aunts, but it just smells so amazing that I have to show you it. So I got a Shea Butter Body Shop Shower Cream. Amazing. I love Shea Butter. I got a little lip butter, and I got a big tub of body butter. So I'll have to show you next to DVDs, so I'm just going to like fire through them. So I got all these DVDs at this shop called Sex, that's C-E-X, and it's like a kind of second-hand big chain, and it's awesome. I got all of these DVDs for about like £13. They usually sell DVDs there for between 50p and at maximum maybe £6. And then the games are really cheap too, like £5 to £25 for Xbox games, and then cheaper for older games. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you them all. I finally got Shaun of the Dead on DVD. I love this movie, and I never had it, just because I just never got around to buying it until now. I've also got Hot Fuzz, so as soon as I get The World's End on DVD, I will have the whole Cornetto trilogy, and everything will be amazing. I love Simon Pegg so much. I think the episode with him in Doctor Who is one of my favourites ever, just because I love him so much. I also like Nick Frost, but Simon Pegg is just amazing. So I got that, and that was like £2 or something. I also got Queen of the Damned. Yeah, it's an alright movie. I like Interview with a Vampire better. I've got all of Anne Rice's books. I love her books. Yeah, this was okay. And again, I didn't actually ever own it on DVD until now, so I just, you know, it was £1.50. So yeah, I was gonna buy it. Yeah, I don't like the casing, and the casing's weird. It's like it pops open and it's kind of weird. I don't know if all the copies of this were like this or not, or if it was just weird. But yeah, £1.50. Queen of the Damned. So the next thing I got was Volume 1 of Hellsing Ultimate, one of my favourite animes ever. I love the original also. This isn't the first time I bought this particular DVD. A couple of years ago I actually owned the first 4 volumes, but I let someone that I used to be friends with borrow it, and then they moved and never gave it back. And that annoys me. That's happened with so many of my DVDs. I lost my complete collection of Elfen Lieds because someone decided to borrow it and never gave it back. I lost the whole series 1 of the L Word because someone never bothered to because someone never bothered to give it back. It's like my pet hate. So that I don't let people borrow stuff anymore. But yeah, I decided it was like £3, so I was gonna buy disc 1 again. So now I've got the first 4, and now I think I just need to get the rest of them, and I'm sorted. So another thing I got was Urotsuki Doji, Legend of the Overfiend, with also Legend of the Demon Womb. This is the kind of thing, if you already know about it, you know kind of why I got it, and if you don't know about it, I can't really explain it. The last thing I got is probably like the most amazing thing ever. I got the 2-disc special edition of the Rocky Horror Picture Show on DVD, like wow, for like a £5. Rocky Horror Picture Show is something that I've seen over 50 times and have never owned on DVD up till now. My parents taped it on video like before I was born, like over 20 years ago, and that was the copy that I had for so long, and it had really old adverts in the middle, and it was just hilarious.